Hello, what is up, ladies and gentlemen? It is your Maker 219 bringing you guys another commentary. Now, on this one, I want to do a little bit of a different commentary. I've done some about talking to women and stuff like that, and this one I want to do it differently. I want to, dedicate this one more to women, not necessarily the men as much. But a few things that I do want to say on the men side or viewpoint or whatever is that I get tired of so many people telling me, "Oh, this girl likes me" or whatever. How can you tell? Well, we stare at each other for such a long time, so she must like me or whatever. Like, no, unfortunately, you can look at a lot of people. Some people are easy on the eyes, whatever. That doesn't necessarily mean that they like you. Maybe you're just a fugly motherfucker. I really don't know what the case is or why she's staring at you. It doesn't mean that she likes you, brother. So just keep that in mind. Unless you really do an effort to talk to them and find out if they really do like you and stuff like that, don't just assume that they do. Um, Talk to them. It's not that hard. Pretty darn easy. Find out. Not difficult to do. So I just get tired of hearing that for so many people. It is ridiculous. So right there was a little bit of lag. I was actually trying to run down the stairs, but oh well. Um, One of the things that I wanted to approach, like I said, I wanted to make this more towards women than men. The thing that I want to approach for women is that, damn, like so many women that I know at work overcomplicate things. They're like, oh, I need to wear these shoes, I need to wear this purse, I need to wear whatever, this brand, these pants. No, 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 you don't. You don't need that makeup. You don't need that shirt. You don't need none of that stuff. Trust me. Trust me very much. As a man, I really don't care. Like, if you look good, you look good. I'm not gonna take that away. Some clothing do make some people look better. I'm not necessarily gonna say go spend like a lot of money on clothing and stuff like that. Some clothing make people look better. Sometimes it is the cheapest shit that is the best shit, it's what looks best and that sort of stuff. So keep that in mind. Um, you don't need to overspend money. Like, trust me, if a guy likes you, a guy, I don't mean a bitch of a dude, a guy really likes you, he is not gonna give a fuck whether your hair is done, you got makeup on or whatever. Like, trust me, ladies, keep dial it down when it comes to makeup. I am so tired of looking at so many women walking around looking like Ronald McDonald. Like, it is ridiculous. You do not need that much makeup. I mean, you don't even need makeup to begin with. um that is just the truth. If there's ever a guy that doesn't like you because of the makeup that you're wearing and stuff like that, that is not really a dude. I really cannot tell you that enough. If a guy doesn't like you for what you're wearing or because you're not wearing expensive stuff, like, really, like, I really would be lost in words. Like, I wouldn't know what to say. But wow, I can't believe I basically killed myself. But yeah, I just wanted to get that out there. You girls don't need to overdo it. Like, don't overthink things. Don't overcomplicate yourselves. Like, this guy wouldn't like me because of this, or he likes this other chick because she wears this, or no, just be yourself. Be confident, be who you are. You don't need much. That is the thing. Just keep it simple. Be a fun person to talk to. Be there. And number two, getting out of like the looks and the stuff. You don't need expensive shampoos, expensive all of this. You don't need to damage your hair and dyeing it and making it straight every fucking day. You really don't need any of that. If you're pretty, somebody's gonna find you pretty. And if you like that guy, go for it. And if you don't, wait for him. Somebody will come along. Trust me, somebody will come along. But anyways, moving to topic number 2. Do not think that because you are fucking obvious that guys are gonna get a hint. So, like, trust me, I fucking hate that shit when women are like, I was obvious, I basically threw myself at you. And I'm like, that shit does not work. You either tell us that you like us like we come and do, or you don't. And it's a fucking mystery that not even us can solve. Like, we don't know what you're thinking. We're not telepathic. We cannot read your fucking mind. Just like you cannot read ours. So if you're a dude and you like a girl and you don't fucking tell her, like, she's not gonna read your mind, bro. Like, stop wasting time. Like, really, don't waste your time. Don't waste their time. And it's the same for women. Like, if you don't tell her, girl, or tell him, don't waste your time on it. Don't put your money on it or whatever happening just because it's gonna happen, whatever. No, you really have to, let the guy know you like him a lot of the time. Yeah, usually men will go out and tell you. Sometimes women will do it because women are ballsy like that. Some of them are, and it is pretty darn awesome, I gotta say. But yeah, don't think that because I left him a few subtle hints that he's gonna get it. A lot of the time, believe it or not, we're not paying attention to some of those subtle hints, and especially if we don't like you that much, we're not gonna be paying attention to them too much. So don't rely too much on subtle hints and shit like that. Just be clear, come out, and let them know what you're on about and that sort of stuff. But yeah, I don't even know. There are so many things that just drive me crazy that women do. If you can't do it, tell one of your friends, just tell them. Maybe they'll give you courage, or they'll tell the guy or whatever for you. Usually that will work. That'll be better than leaving subtle hints that nobody fucking pays attention to unless they're really into you or whatever. But just, take a few steps. Don't be completely shy about the situation. It's a normal thing to like a person and that sort of stuff. We overcomplicate all of it, and we don't have to. And I don't know why we do it, but we do. And I just wanted to basically tell you, girls, that if we like you, we like you. We don't give a fuck if you got makeup, no makeup, hair done, no hair done. If you're in dress pants, casual, whatever, it doesn't really make a difference. If we want to be with you, we want to be with you. Period. That is it. There is no in between. But yeah. What is another thing? Do not be a tease. I really hate it when women are a tease. If you don't like a guy, don't fucking tease him because he likes you. That is not cool. That really sucks. Do not play with somebody else's emotions because you wouldn't want somebody else to do that shit to you. But yeah, like, don't be a tease. Don't do none of that like stupid shit. Really. Just let them know, and if you don't like a guy and they like you, whatever, just let them know, like, you know what, I'm not there, I like somebody else, I'm going out with somebody else, whatever. Just let them know that you're not available or not interested, and let it be that. Let the guy get over it, what have you. And it's the same for dudes, don't be a douchebag. Do not be talking to women if you already have a woman. Don't be a fucking dick. And the same for women, because believe it or not, there's a lot of women that have boyfriends and they're still talking to dudes and shit. It is ridiculous. I mean, it goes both ways, and really, it is stupid. But what is another thing? I don't know. Communication, like I said, that is basically key. Letting them know it's not that difficult. If somebody doesn't like you, oh well, somebody else will. You don't really have to overthink anything or overdo anything. Just let it be organic. Let it happen on its own. Let it happen, because it's real. Don't fucking force anything. If you're a lady, don't not get obsessed over a dude that isn't worth it. Like, I've seen so many women do that. Do not get obsessed over a douche that doesn't work, that you have to take care of. I'm not saying that women shouldn't work or anything like that. Yeah, work and all of that, I'm all for it, but do not be, the breadwinner. Do not be the one that has to maintain the dude, because that is not really a dude. But you girls are worth so much more than having, silly relationships like that. Do not go out with an asshole that doesn't treat you like you deserve to be treated. Like, why would you put yourself in like a situation like that. That is something that really drives me mad about women. And when I mean mad, I don't mean like angry mad, like I just mean mad like crazy. And like I really don't understand why the fuck you would do such a shit. Really don't. Like, let somebody treat you like dirt just cause, oh, I like him or whatever, he's popular. You know, get over it. You know, you girls will learn that as you get older, the popular guys and all that popularity starts going away. Popular guys are not necessarily the best guys to be with. Most of them are lazy. Most of them you have to take care of and shit like that. So it's not really worth it. Know your worth, you know, and that goes for both men and women. Know your worth. Do not let a woman, you know, boss you around 100% of the time. Don't be a man bitch. You gotta have some balls and some sway as well as the girl. You know, you cannot be 100% in control. You know, there has to be a balance, and just keep that in mind. But yeah, try to keep everything balanced. Try to keep everything to a certain degree. Don't overdo anything and don't underdo anything. You know, be respectful. Be mindful. Work towards your goals. You know, be honest since the beginning. You know, do not show a different phase than what you really are. You know, show what you are and let people love you for who you are. You know, don't try to like sugarcoat that shit, hide it, or anything like that. It's not cool. It's not pretty. Just be who you are. I don't know what else is good. Manicures and all of that, yes. I don't know. Personally, I don't really care. Like, why get nails where you can't do shit? You know, yes, sometimes it looks good, but beyond a day or two, like it gets ridiculous. Like, really? You're gonna wear nails to make your life a living hell just to look good for that dude, when the guy probably doesn't even care how long your nails are, what color they are, or anything like that. Or at least I don't really care on shit like that. I'm not saying not to keep pretty nails and stuff like that, because I know how you women are. You want to be pretty and all that all the time, but it's not 100% necessary. That's all I'm saying. You don't have to be on it so hard that you forget, you know, what's really important, and which is yourself, how you view yourself, how you treat yourself, how you're treated by others, and stuff like that. So, you know, just keep that in mind. What else? Perfume, not a bad thing to use. Don't overuse it, because holy shit, you know, some of you ladies wear so much perfume and some dudes wear so much cologne that I can smell some people even 10 minutes after they've left. It is ridiculous. Just a little bit goes a long ways. A little bit of makeup, a little bit of, you know, doing your hair. You know, you don't need 100%. You don't need to overdo anything. Like I said, just, you know, be confident with what you have. You know, rock who you are, pretty much, and you know, have fun. Find somebody that likes you, pretty much. Do not go after people that have a girl. Do not tease them. Do not encourage them. Not cool. Not cool. I'll tell you that. You know, firsthand. But yeah, I don't really know. You know, there's a lot of shit that drives me mad that women do to lead us on, to not lead us on, about the makeup and stuff like that, thinking that if I don't wear this, I'm not gonna be pretty. This guy is not gonna like me. That is not true. That is really not true. If you're pretty or whatever, if this guy likes you, that is that, you know. Just keep that where it's at. Basically, you know, let them like you and all of that, and know that you're worth a lot, and feel like you're worth a lot, because you really are. Unless you're unless you're being trashy, you know, trying to take other people's men away or women away and stuff like that, then you know, really, come on, be better. But yeah, I don't know. You know, I'm really freeballing it on this one. Like I didn't have all of these things, like, you know, like tied up, because it's hard to like plan all of this stuff just because different experiences teach you different things. And I just want to talk briefly on some of the things, you know, that I've noticed that is weird that women do, that it's not necessary, and that some men do that is not necessary as well. But I'll talk about more about some of the shit that men do that is not necessary or whatever later on in another video. This one was more focused to women. I'm not a women expert or anything like that, or a dating expert or anything like that, but you know, you don't have to be. You just gotta be confident. You gotta be willing to talk, willing to, you know, put in time, effort, and work, you know, to build a good relationship and all of that good stuff. So, you know, it's a journey, it's a process, and the process is what really counts, not necessarily the makeup and superficial things that you wear. Basically, that's what I'm trying to get to. Like, it's not the superficial shit that's gonna make the difference. It's the process of, you know, getting to know the person, of getting to, you know, live with them, of sharing moments and having special things and bonding and all of that. It really matters. It's not the makeup, you know, the car, the money, or the superficial stuff, the perfume, the pedicures, manicures, whatever. It is more, you know, your personality, the bonds, the experiences that you go through that makes, you know, or breaks the relationship. The rest is just nice. Not necessary, but it's nice. It can add a little bit to it, but not a lot. So just keep that in mind, ladies. Don't overdo it. Be confident, and you know, be careful where you look for guys though. Like, a lot of women go to like bars and clubs and shit like that, looking for guys in long-term relationships, and all you gotta know, and that is something that really drives me mad. Like, when women are complaining because, oh, this guy ain't shit or whatever. Oh, where did you meet him? I met him at the bar, and they break up and they have a new boyfriend every 2 weeks or whatever. And it's like, you know that every time you go to a bar, and when men go to a bar, we're looking to have a good time that night, that week, that day. You know, we're not looking for anything serious. So if you're looking for love at a bar and shit like that, I'm not saying that it doesn't happen. I'm just saying it's not gonna happen as often as you think. And if you work on what I told you, you know, the experiences and all of that, you should be fine. Even if you met them wherever, like, you should be fine. If you don't, if you're going for this quick places, looking for, you know, a quick night, whatever, that's what you're gonna get. So, like, that's what I tell you girls, you know what you're worth. Don't put yourselves, you know, in these situations where, you know, they're gonna make a fool out of yourselves. Like, really, you don't need that. Trust me, you don't. Unless that is your personality, that's what you're after, and do you, right? But you don't need any of that. Trust me, you'll be fine, you know, and better off elsewhere. Just, you know, be confident, do what you gotta do, and stay away from those silly places if you want something that's really like mature and it's gonna last and stuff like that. I see a lot of women that go after military guys and stuff like that, and you know, and then they don't know what happens. Like, really, like, you're trying to go out and build a relationship with a guy that's overseas and stuff like that, isn't here. Like, how are you setting yourself up for success? And then you wonder why it fails, you know, like, that sort of stuff drives me crazy. But anyways, I'm trying to keep it short, condensed on this one video. If there's any more questions or whatever, I'll do it another video or whatever. But yeah, you know, just know what your words, do what you gotta do, and you know, hopefully it's helpful. I'll see you girls on the next one, and guys, thank you, bye.